Yes, Patty Everett, Fetty Chan.
Gaming and extra.
And this is a lockdown diary. 3 things we did today.
Oh, look at the time.
And it's the 21st of February. And I beat you. Oh, you haven't got your Fitbit on.
Again. Because remember it was on charge.
Yeah, but it didn't charge.
Yeah.
It's very frustrating. So it's not going to count the 1,000,000 steps you did today.
Yeah. It probably
we can have to start competing again like we have done before. The problem is I always win.
Well, that's not going to happen.
Because I only compete.
I'm going to try.
I only compete in stuff that I think I can win.
But I'm going to try.
What, with steps?
Yeah.
When are you starting with that?
When I get my Fitbit on.
Oh, today? Right,
actually,
okay.
no, I'm not going to answer it today. No, you say these literally.
I'm on 8,260 today.
Oh, I could beat you. I've got. It will say 0 steps right there.
It's not great. I've only been for a short walk today, so it's not great.
Actually,
Anyway,
when we're moving it about,
you're going again. Come back. Stay here.
You stay here.
Right. Okay. If I just hold you like this, maybe you'll just stay in the video then. Oh, I'm disappearing now, so I have to come down. The problem is with different heights, it's not great, is it, in that respect?
Yeah, that's because we're different ages.
It's the age, yeah. That's it.
The age.
You're going to shoot up very soon, aren't you?
Already have.
Yeah, like your brother did. Your brother is now taller than his mum at 13.
He'd be like sitting. If he was sitting there, he'd be like up to there or something.
He has size 10 feet. I don't have size 10. Don't look at my feet to see if they're size 10. They're definitely not size 10. They are big though.
Wait.
About age.
So only 10 millimeters.
Anyway, 3 things we did to him. That 3 things we did today. Okay. Well, other than the normal Sunday broken sword session. Oh, it's you had to go controlling today, didn't you?
Yeah. I enjoyed running into lampposts.
Yeah, you know, I was talking about these interesting controls on Broken Sword. Well, Henry just likes the running around, and yeah, you were charging into things, and the noise George makes when you go run into things.
Like the lamppost.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So he was just doing that. I don't think. Did you solve any puzzles? You did say what we needed to do. You did say that we needed to find silver, and you were right about that.
No, because
She said we needed silver. Yeah, the lady said that we needed silver. But we won't say how you solved the puzzle in case you're playing Broken Sword right now, and it spoils it for you. So
you're probably not playing it right now.
They're
probably not.
They should be. You should be playing Broken Sword 3.
But what if they're not that part?
If you've ever played Broken Sword 1, you'll know that it's very difficult to get past the goat unless you're playing the director's cut or whatever. Like the director's cut one, it's easier to get past the goat. On the original one, it's very difficult. So just so you know, if you ever play Broken Sword, that's just something worth knowing. So if you buy it nowadays, I think you normally buy the director's cut, so I think you'd be okay. But if you've got an old copy lying around, it's very tricky. Adam and I were stuck on that for years. Not years? No, I didn't actually mean that.
You stuck on for years?
I meant years ago for quite a few days.
For years?
I think eventually we cheated and we had to Google it, but we don't really like cheating on games like Lewis does. Lewis looks up all the hints, doesn't he? All the time.
No,
anyway,
that's not cheating.
Hang on a minute.
That's not cheating. And anyway, usually when we're looking at it, it's about things we already know about what we need to do.
Yeah, that's true. It's usually when we're just like a bit stuck on the controls or something, isn't it? Or something like that.
Oh, well, that's only really on Broken Sword 3 because we're not used to the controls.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough. But anyway. That's not even one of our 3 things. We've got so many exciting things to talk about today. Actually, we have a little bit.
But Broken Sword was one of our 3 things, wasn't it?
No, because I changed.
You said it was going to.
I did say that this morning. But I've got other things to say. Because don't forget, number 1, I made chocolate chip cookies.
Yay!
And
yay!
I'm making something else actually which Henry won't say yay to. Some Chelsea buns. I'm currently waiting for the dough to double in size because that's what it says it has to do. It doesn't give me any length of time, so I have no idea how long that's going to take.
Basically, I don't like things that have fruit in.
We've said that before.
Yeah, but I like fruit by itself.
Yeah, but you don't like dried fruit anyway, and it's going to have dried fruit in. And actually, when I say it's going to
dried bananas.
Yeah, you do like some dried fruit. You don't like
Dried
grapes.
Dried mango.
So like raisins, currants. You don't like anything like that, do you? No. Okay. Anyway, my point was I'm using up the mincemeat, which is why I'm making them, and that's one of my favourite recipes to use up mincemeat is Chelsea buns. But I haven't actually made them for probably about 3 years. Or thereabouts. So I don't make them every year, but I should, because every time I make them, I always think, oh yeah, these are really easy. Actually, I should just make them. Use up the mincemeat. But the thing is, I don't do lots of cooking with fruit in because I'd rather make something that we're all gonna like. So that's why I made the chocolate chip cookies as well. So that was. But I think you're actually gonna have yogurt, aren't you? Because we had a cookie at lunchtime in the end, didn't we? So I think you're probably gonna have and got some of those corner yogurts that you like, aren't they, with the chocolate bits in it.
Yeah.
So anyway, that was number 1. Number 2, I've discovered something today which I haven't told Henry about. It's really exciting for me. Well, it's not really for me. I was gonna show you on my phone, but this is just a phone case because my phone's there. No, I found it. You know what? I like doing the French app, the Duolingo French app.
Oh yeah, I heard you talk about it to us.
Oh, did you? I thought you were outside.
No, I was downstairs.
Oh, so what's the app?
It's like about tech and into programming.
Yeah, no, basically, I think it's called Mimo. It's basically
Mimo.
like MIMO, I think. Anyway, something like that. Basically, it's very much like the Duolingo thing I'm doing. So you do like the 5 minutes a day thing, but you're learning programming, and they have JavaScript, HTML, and Python, and I think those are the 3 it has. So I'm doing the HTML, so I'm like websites and things. So I'm just having a little go at it, just really for fun, not for any particular reason at the moment, although it might be useful to know how to build a website. So it'd be good to learn these skills. And in fact, maybe good for you. Wow. If you're going to help us with our B&B, maybe you could be in charge of the website and you could learn the coding for putting websites together.
Yeah,
maybe. And so anyway, so I think.
Wait. So wait. Well, what was the one? What's the one for building websites?
What, the app?
Yeah. No.
HTML. It shows you, because what you do is it says what do you need to learn it for, and you click on the options. It's like when you get the Duolingo one, it asks you, like what. Are you doing it for fun? Are you doing it for school? Yeah. Asks you what language. And it does say, it goes through the same things. It asks you what you're using it for. And if you say to build a website, then I think it automatically, it just says, oh yeah, websites use HTML, so, or something like that anyway. So we'll have a little look. So, but I think it's that 5 minutes a day thing. So it's very similar. It doesn't look like it's made by the same people, but I almost thought it was, because I was so pleased to find it as well. I was just like, I've been looking for another app so we can learn skills. And also, it's one Lewis is interested in. He hasn't done the French one, unfortunately. I thought it might be useful for him because I'm learning so much from doing that. But yeah, this one Lewis seemed really interested in, so he's downloaded it and he's done his 5 minutes today already, and I've done a little bit as well. So you could have a little go if you want as well. It would be trickier, I think, in some ways.
I'm excited tomorrow because I don't want to do it in the evening or anything.
No, that's fine. You can do it if you finish your lessons early or something tomorrow, because it's back to school tomorrow. So
I could just do it at break, because it seems like a fun thing I could do at break.
Yeah, well, yeah, you could do a break if you want to.
Yeah,
we should probably have some screen break as well, but
I didn't usually in
we're a bit rubbish at that at the moment. I think it's
because
the weather's so rubbish.
I want to do it after school or or before.
I'm sure other people are finding the same, but we found it really easy to do the no screen time in the last lockdown. But this one seems a bit trickier, partly because you don't have very long for a lunch break, so you can't do like a great deal. So you stop and have your lunch, don't you, and things. And also you just need that time, like, away from us as well, don't you? You just like to be by yourself, don't you, for the time. So it's not quite the same, but I think when the weather gets a bit better, we'll fit in more outdoor stuff. You can go out and play football as well. In fact, actually, it's still quite muddy out there in our garden, but you could probably start playing football a bit more outside, couldn't you, again?
Yeah, especially in the summer. In the summer, we might get the
spring. In the spring we normally start doing it, don't we?
Yeah.
So yeah.
When does the spring start?
It's in about a month, isn't it? What are we on now? Yeah, it's about a month.
badminton.
it doesn't mean you can't start before then if the weather's okay. But yeah, badminton would be fun. We like playing badminton, so hopefully we'll
I'm the best at it.
and basketball as well.
I'm the best at that as well.
Lewis is exceptional at basketball.
Yeah.
He is absolutely, none of us can beat him. Honestly, it's quite embarrassing, to be honest, when we're playing against Lewis at basketball.
It's probably, it's either Lewis is really good or everyone else is terrible.
The thing is, I would say that Adam's quite good at like tackling and probably dribbling the ball. He's all right, you know, compared to me. I'm quite good at shooting because I've always been quite good at aiming.
I'm good enough.
I used to do netball. So.
I'm just useless. I'm just.
I think you're okay at aiming. I think actually, although like you find it sometimes something's tricky, I think actually you're quite good at aiming.
Okay.
I think you are. I think you're like your mum with that.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Yippee.
So yeah. So anyway, so that's I'm completely lost actually. What are we doing? Where are we? What number are we up to? I don't know what we're doing. Someone tell me.
Tell us.
Okay. No, let's talk about the app. Okay, so that was number 2. Number 3 is going to be a very quick one because it's Lewis is doing Dungeons and Dragons online with his friends. Online as in like video call. He's doing that. I know I've mentioned it before, but it's the first one in a couple of weeks because they had a week's break with it being half term. So they're back to it today. So that's really good actually. I'm really happy that he does that because it's you know, he's got a nice little group of friends.
And I'm gonna go on the Xbox.
Yeah, that's different to yesterday and the day before and the day before that.
And
he's playing Football Manager at the moment on the Xbox, aren't you?
Yeah.
And you completely
York.
Yeah, it's York now. Why is it York now? Did someone get the sack?
Yeah, but practically I just changed the tactic once. He's done terrible.
Is that when your dad gave you a new tactic to
use?
So
he switched up. It switched up. He was
yeah. Oh dear. So anyway, I think you were doing okay with it before, weren't you?
Yeah, and then I switched. I did Daddy. I just wanted to. Daddy said I could find it, and it's just a tactic from like.
Yeah.
Didn't work.
It wasn't a good one for Brackley, maybe. But yeah. Maybe it wasn't right for your players or something.
Yeah, and then I switched, and then I'm using a different tactic now, which is doing alright with York.
Mhm.
But yeah, so I think I'm second with 2 points behind top of the league.
Okay. Well, we better go because this is 30 minutes in and it's really long.
I don't really want to go to the Xbox.
Okay, bye.